I'm reading from John's Gospel, chapter 19, starting at verse 31. The Jewish leaders did not want the bodies of victims to remain on the cross through the next day, since it was the day of preparation for a very important Sabbath. So they asked Pilate's permission to have the victims' legs broken to hasten their death, and their bodies taken down before sunset. So the soldiers broke the legs of the two men who were nailed there. But when they came to Jesus, they realized he had already died, so they decided not to break his legs. But one of the soldiers took a spear and pierced Jesus' side, and blood and water gushed out. I, John, do testify to the certainty of what took place, and I write the truth so that you might also believe. For all these things happened to fulfill the prophecies of the Scriptures. Not one of his bones will be broken, and they will gaze on the one they have pierced. After this, Joseph from the city of Ramah, who was a secret disciple of Jesus for fear of the Jewish authorities, asked Pilate if he could remove the body of Jesus. So Pilate granted him permission to remove the body from the cross. Now Nicodemus, who'd once come to Jesus privately at night, accompanied Joseph, and together they carried a significant amount of myrrh and aloes to the cross. Then they took Jesus' body and wrapped it in strips of linen with the embalming spices according to the Jewish burial customs. Near the place where Jesus was crucified was a garden, and in the garden there was a new tomb where no one had yet been laid to rest. And because the Sabbath was approaching and the tomb was nearby, that's where they laid the body of Jesus.
Hello, I'm Samuel, and reading this passage, it really made me think about how not only Joseph, but how I would be feeling in this situation. And just first of all, you'd definitely be feeling really afraid. The man that you've been following for years now was just killed by the Romans, and really sad because at this point he's your saviour, your Messiah, and a really good friend, and he's dead. And you'd be really confused about how God could let his son die on the cross, the guy that he just sent to save you. And I'd like you to think about how you'd be feeling if you were in Joseph's shoes and just in this situation. Thank you.